Perfect. And we'll make sure our shit's muted on this PC, so when we connect, we should be good. That's muted. That's good. That's muted. Perfect. Alright, so that's the extended desktop. So we need to do anything this way. That should do it. I should pull a signal here in a moment. Oh, that's tripping me out because it's thrown in on that screen. Oh, that's fucking weird. Okay. That's fucking weird. Filmora. There we go. A little something less weird. So it says the best video editor. I don't know about that. But we're going to find out here. Make sure I had stream beats playing. Perfect. We're gonna mess around with Filmora. So actually this is my first time messing with Filmora as well, so we're just gonna actually kind of wing it and show you on this one as well. Void had mentioned it to us. I didn't download it and mess with it prior, so sadly I didn't get a jump start on it, so it's my bad. So that's okay. We can learn stuff on the fly, right? So you would go to filmora.com, which is /Wondershare. Click on the link for free download. It says Windows 11, so I'm not sure. I don't believe there's a Mac version, unless when you click on that, it actually, or if you're on Mac, it'll actually show you. But I don't believe there is. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, to my knowledge, I think there's only a Windows version. So Mac users, you might be SOL. Which a similar thing looks like you could probably use is iMovie on Apple. So you would have that, you know, which would be a really good video edit program. But yeah, it looks like it's very similar to kind of some things that like Davinci Resolve will do, and things like that. Kind of similar to Clipchamp that we covered last week as well. Clipchamp was another program that we loaded up small videos and were able to edit them, do special effects to export it out, you know, trim, trip, like all this, like it's kind of showing. So professional smart videos, they got some AI tools integrated, looks like too, so that might be something we might be able to tap into. But it says free download, so we went ahead and downloaded it. I haven't signed in or created an account or anything so far, and here's what it is. So they put you through a little walkthrough. They tell you to click this square here, and it'll have a video that they upload, that they give you, and it's this person skateboarding. And then we added effects to it. So I wonder if I could just redo what we just did, to be honest. Return to startup window. Alright, so we have cloud projects, creator hubs. Okay, you have different sizes, so widescreen, Instagram, portrait, standard, business, vertical, cinema. Alright, so let's mess with the widescreen one. When you got screen recorder, AI copywriting, avatar presentation. That's a beta, and then instant mode. Again, a lot of these might be hidden behind a pay feature. So definitely do keep that in mind. So we're just going to kind of dabble in. Let's just click new project and see what we can do. Alright, so again, I have not logged in or created any account. I'm assuming it's you know, just be a free standardized account. But we're going to see what we can just get away with not doing any of that sort. Until we know, you know, we can actually do something here for a moment. Alright, so click here to import your media. We can do that. There's also stock medias located up here on top. You have different Giphies, Pixabees, Unsplash, some pixels, some things from film stock, and then you would have like your own. If you logged in, you would be able to upload then. So okay, that makes sense. Solid color, gradient colors. So you can pretty much start literally like creating your background, you know, if we were going to go strictly from scratch. But it does see there is a diamond symbol there, so I'm going to assume that is probably a paid feature, whereas some of them are not. So I see the ones that are not say they're called samples. Yeah, okay. So if they don't have that purple diamond, they would be freebies. Now, is there a way to filter? Nope. So you just probably drag it here. Add to project. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what's that? That's going to be film stock. Should be no video with that. Yeah, there's really no action or anything. It's just a gradient background. Now we can go green screen background. Let me delete that. Now, if you've ever done anything with like video editing, a good thing about green screen backgrounds, these are ones that you can make the video and then don't have to worry about transparency, because in like OBS or Streamlabs, you can actually chroma key this video with a filter, and it would automatically take out the green, that green color. You can also specify a specific color too, so it doesn't necessarily have to be green. Just the brighter the better. And if it's something that's obviously not incorporated in your design, would be a good way of doing some of it, you know. So different green screens. We have gradient colors. Again, if we're going to go ahead and just turn this to black. Now you should have an opacity. Yep. So over here, nope. It's not doing it. Let's multiply. Let's go normal. So in Davinci Resolve, we could just go over here and your opacity breakdown would make it automatically transparent. Alright, so that's some of those. They have some landscapes already installed in here, so that's pretty neat. So it does look like they have some pretty useful free features, so that's a huge plus. Now again, your own media. Let's just go ahead and grab a video. So the video that they gave us was this one here. I'm going to drag that. Oops. There we go. You see, there's our video. Got some dude skateboarding. Oh, that was the effect that we added. So we want the one without the effects. We're going to try to recreate that tutorial that it showed us. So my video. So you can hit the plus symbol or drag it down. Dragging it down, you can also then extend it out certain videos or shorten them based on the length of the videos. And so that's a thing to keep in mind. Let's say you put like an 8-hour video in here. All right, let's just go ahead and shrink down first 2 hours, you know? You can convert the video and audio files with audio to set subtitle files. Oh, that's pretty neat. So a lot of little title features down here too. Custom toolbars, obviously deletes. They do show you hotkeys, so delete on the keyboard, of course, Alt-C, you know, for cropping. A lot of pretty standard edit, you know, hotkeys. So this will get us our video here. So then we would go into, what is it going to be, cloud media? No. Is it effects? See what kind of effects we can get. So iridescent. So let's see what that does. No. Let's go with a glitch. Oh, see how we got a little glitch effect going? There we go. Oh shit. That's pretty neat. So like you could do this like with, you know, your videos, like you had, oh, something like IRL shit going down, or, you know, some special effect going to it. Or we can pretty much sit here and kind of create our own video for a webcam scene, because that's what this one technically would be. Well, if we didn't have the video included. But so it's an effect there, so like now we're intensifying the effects, you know. Let's see if we can, what else we got going on here? We're just stacking filters, kind of messing around. That's the fun part about like editing and like doing designs and stuff in general yourself. It's just messing around, seeing what it's doing. I don't know. It's pretty neat. And then some of these you should be able to oh fuck. Let's just add these bitches all on here. I'm like messing everything up. Control Z, everything. Fuck it. So these are going to be glitch effects you can't. Okay, so those ones have to stay within it. So can we add it in a way? So it's local track. That's going to be video. Can we add another? Another video track, yes. So let's see. Stacked those effects. Oops. Whoa, that's pretty trippy. Now obviously if we're gonna control C, oops. We're gonna click it, control C, that's gonna copy, and let's paste it. So then let's give it 2 different effects here. So now we're gonna take the same video. It's got the same filters on everything else, but we switched out the different glitch effects. You see they're separated, so I'll have this one first. And then it's gonna flip to that slightly less glitch effect. So right there, now we have like a little video that's almost 10 seconds, and we just kind of like enhanced and gave it some pretty neat ass effects. It's stuff like this you can do that's going to be similar in Davinci Resolve. So Filmora seems like a pretty nice alternative so far. I haven't found a massive pay structure yet, but that's as of yet, so we'll see. There's different video effects here we have too. Yo, what's up, 30? CC? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You know. Welcome in. Life's too short not to be happy. Alright, so, let's see. Some of these are video effects. These are AI portraits. So we can give it a human glitch. That's kind of like what it has on it. Or a clone. Let's try a clone glitch. I'm going to throw it on that one. So it's going to be on the second video. So it's going to play through with that one glitch, the massive glitch effect. We'll have a lesser glitch, but it should be a clone. Oh yeah. Haha. Alright, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Alright, so we can add that on. So again, it's just a lot of different video effects you can mess with. But so far, it does seem like... Now let's try to export this and see what it has me do. You can upload it to YouTube, TikTok, Vimeo. You can burn it to a DVD. If you had multiple clips, you can select them. So let's go ahead and create the video. So this is where it's going to go ahead and have me log in, isn't it? Womp womp. Of course it is. Go ahead and log in. Alright, continue to process in the software interface again. Bet. So you do have to at least make an account, it looks like. Alright, so no worries. Looks like we were able to sign in with your Google, Facebook. Were two of like major accounts that you could log into, so that's fine. So, alright, so now that we were logged in, we hit that export button. This is what you're set up with. Oh, that app is dope. I made a song called Bones on there. Oh yeah? Nice. You're pretty funny. Hey, I appreciate it.
I gotta follow.
But yeah, welcome on in. Thanks for becoming a fan. So in here, this would be where you would like want to set up different things for the name of the video. That's going to be where you can find it later. You'd obviously change that here. Where you're going to save it to, if you have it by default, it's going to be like on a C drive, labeled as something Filmora, Wondershare. You can actually then click here and specify if you have a specific area for like videos or edits or, you know, designs or projects, you know, whatever you want to label it as. Match the project to settings. You can customize that if you like. Here's the different formats. So based on where you're going to upload it, MP4 is a pretty basic format that most places will always accept, but do keep in mind MP4 is also a bigger file format. So a lot of people will tend to go with like a HEVC or a movie type file. You can also mess around with a WMV, especially if you're just going to use it like in an OBS type thing and display it there. But if you're going to upload it to YouTube, I would then go for, you know, MP4 if it's going to be like social medias and stuff. Usually MP4, WMVs are pretty good ones. You can mess around, you know, with a couple of these others too. Obviously, you know, WebMs. If you are working on Giphies, obviously just make it a GIF, you know. Again, it's based on what you're working on. If it's just an audio file, they got the MP3, the WAV files, but ours here is, you know, just standard little video file. Quality, lower, higher, or recommend. Recommend is going to probably be based off of an AI analysis of your system and adjust the settings accordingly on its own thinking. So you can test out those features. See, we're going to go ahead and test out recommended here, but generally if you know your PC is capable and pretty good, go ahead and select that as a, you know, as a higher to get your best quality. And then again, wherever you're uploading it, select your different kind of resolution, your different frame rates, things of those sorts. What's it called? I forgot. This is called Filmora. It's by Wondershare. Yeah, a buddy of ours on here, Void, actually had mentioned it on our last Tech Toker Tuesday, and I had forgot to download it and mess with it before, so we actually just downloaded it here on stream and figured we'll show and kind of learn it together with everyone. But another one I mess with is Davinci Resolve. That's going to be the one that we'll eventually jump into too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So again, if you had the paid version, I would assume you could probably back it up to the cloud. Um, Auto highlights. These are things like if you want to go ahead and cut out like a 60-second YouTube short, a 15-second, TikTok. This is something that I can do for you as well. GPU accelerated video encoding. This will speed up the encoding, but also will use more resources. So do keep that in mind if you have a lot of things going on. And based on what kind of video card you have, that as well. We can go ahead and do a thumbnail. If you have a design already created, we could have had it like a video file in here, and that's going to be from the local. Otherwise, from the actual video itself, you can snap. Let's see. I'm gonna do something like that. So just kind of find something out of your video and do a thumbnail if you didn't make one, Again, that's totally up to you. Different devices, if you were have it exported to a certain device, like your phone or whatnot, iPad, your different TVs, Galaxies, Android, your consoles. This is where you would come for that, so it can play on those kind of formats. This is something? Yeah. So this is every Tuesday we do a show called Tech Toker Tuesdays. So we hang out, start a stream, we get stoned, whatnot, chit chat, catch up with everybody, and then we eventually start going into our topic. So today's topic is actually going over video editing, how we can do it on PC programs, and then I'll go into how we can do it on mobile with actually the use of Instagram. And yeah, so we'll just show some people a few things. But yeah, it's basically about just, showing people how to do stuff as far as stream related goes, how to stream specifically like here on Younow. If they're uploading content on other things, we do cover stuff like this, which led us here today to video editing. Last week it was a deep dive into like design creations, so stuff like Placeit and Canva. Were just a few programs that we covered. We also went over Clipchamp at the end of the stream. So yeah, just trying to teach people and make it easier for them, So if you had your YouTube account, you would log in here through YouTube. You could probably go ahead and then export this video as an instant video up on YouTube, and you can use it later for like an intro video or an outro video or an intermediate video, something of that nature. If you're making them towards TikTok, obviously this here as well, same thing. Vimeo, also same thing. If you want to burn it on DVD, this is where you would go for that. So obviously for today and for most people's purposes, let's go ahead and do, we'll just call it Younow Skate, I don't know. So the approximate size is about 11.2 megabytes, and it's going to be a 10-second video. So like this is something like you can use for like just this little video here we created. Now if we wanted to throw that into our bot over here for like alerts when a certain gift is dropped, or if somebody enters the stream to say they're like a skateboarder, like you can have this gift now as like their entrance effect. So it creates stuff like that, or obviously if this was your video, you can upload it to a YouTube as a YouTube short, or just as a YouTube video in general, to your Instagram, your Twitter. Again, if you make it all within the size requirement and the length, because each website has a different length that they allow and they don't allow. So all right, and let's go ahead and export. Use last export setting for local. So now that would be, if we were going and doing another file, you would click that and all these settings that we had preset in would automatically change. The only thing I would change, I would probably go ahead and put that to a 30 FPS. That is a pretty standardized like video format. Actually, like most standard TV is at a 30 FPS. Again, it's just my personal kind of preference. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and, yep, so that's what I had thought. So when you export it, your your videos do have a watermark, it's going to say, for the free versions. So let's go ahead and see what that watermark is actually going to look like. We shall see. Shouldn't take too long. It was a pretty small file. It might be a real bad watermark too. So if you want to go ahead and share this video right away, AI title and description for social media. Oh, that's pretty dope. So you can actually add it right here. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna open the folder, and it looks like it went ahead and put it over here for us. Now it downloaded a few different files, didn't it? Alright, this should be our file here. So yes, it does have a pretty badass watermark. So this may not be the best thing for a free type thing. That is a pretty badass watermark. Oof. Let's see what these other ones were. It did a JPEG as well. Is that our okay, so that's our thumbnail it created. And then let's see what this video is of it. This is a highlight that it created. So it would have automatically, okay, so that is a pretty cool feature actually for a editing program. So I'm gonna explain what it did. I'm gonna close this down. Alright, so it went ahead and took our video. When we went ahead to export, we picked a thumbnail out for it. Well, in that folder, that's where that's at. So this is the thumbnail that it created. It saved it also in the same folder. It not only did that, it sent out the actual video that you wanted, so what you created is here. And then it also went ahead and took it into a highlight that you could have set for a specific set of time. So if it's a longer video, it would have done a YouTube 60-second, it would have done a TikTok or Instagram 15-second video, and it separated that out as a highlight with those export settings. So that's a pretty neat program. We did look into pricing of it, and it's not too crazy for an actual video editing program. So like for what it can do, in all honesty, so it's $50 for the year, or you pay $80 for a whole lifetime. So technically, obviously, I mean, if it's something you really did like, and I would say practice around and mess with all the effects, you do get a 7-day free full access, it looks like, when you do sign up for this. So that's really neat. So you can test it out for that week, try everything out. If it's something you're really interested in going for, then I would go ahead and probably just do the lifetime purchase. That way you can use it whenever and anytime. Otherwise, the free version, like I said, it shows that we do have some pretty neat stuff. But the downside to that, we are getting a really bad watermark, sadly. So there'd be a couple ways you can go around that crazy watermark. You can try to format the design or the focus of the design where it's up over that watermark. And then when you load this, like let's say you're loading it on our OBS, we could crop out that portion of the watermark, kind of like how we do with place it videos. So you'd have to really mess with like your design, because yeah, that's actually a huge watermark. I wasn't expecting a big massive one like that. That's a big ass watermark. Damn. It is a neat program though. So at least we checked it out. This was the one that Void had recommended, so I did want to at least download it, show you guys what it was like. Again, it is, there are free features you can do, but you are going to have, some watermarks, so we do have to keep that in mind. But now if you can get it where, you build the design and the watermark's not going to play an issue, that could be a different thing. So yeah, it looks like you have like memories that it'll do. There's Instagram story templates in here. These are pretty neat. I like it when they do the templates because then it gives you ideas or things you can go off of, you know, already pre-created designs. So that's pretty neat. Let's see what this does. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's delete all this, see what it does. Oh, it's downloading, that's why. That was a cool little video. Like a little television snippet. Now it'd be really cool if you could sit there and control like what that video is saying, like doing, you know. But that's a template, so technically the template should let us mess with it, right? Yes. So you might be able to actually. We just have to find out. These are all filters. This is the actual video in the middle. So if we had this, we can go here. Can we right click and replace? We cannot. Replace your video. That's this. Alright, so let's go to our media. See what we got. Pop that there. That's going to replace over. Yes. So now it should be forming it and converting it over for us. But this is stuff that we're going to do in Davinci Resolve. So the nice thing about, like I said, when I'm going to show you Davinci Resolve, this is get you a little taste of what Davinci Resolve is going to be like. Plus side is, though, with Davinci Resolve, there's no freaking watermarks. At all. It does what like all these programs kind of do, you know, After Effects, Filmora, Clipchamp, like it does what like all of them can do, you know. So all right, let's see if it oh shit, it did replace it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, it's just like a little picture scene then. Huh. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So again, yeah, it's gonna have crazy watermarks when we export it, so let's try it again. So if we go here, this would be use. Yep, so if you use the last export, all of our settings we did last time would be exactly the same. Obviously we want to change the thumbnail now, so let's do it to that, set as thumbnail. This is the auto highlight. That was that feature that's auto selected that did that little small highlight. Again, you can specify what it's going to be. So like a YouTube short 60-seconder, which this video is not even. Oh yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and see. Again, that big ass watermark. Yeah, that does suck. Oh well. At least gets you an idea of things, you know, gets you messing around with it and what it can be. But like I said, we'll end up with Davinci Resolve, and then once we show that, you'll see how it's exactly the same, with a lot more actually. So here's our JPEG. That's going to be our thumbnail that it created for us. It's pretty fucking cool. This is going to be the watermark video. Yeah, oof. So I mean, on this particular video, not too horrible. Technically I could, you know, we'd only have the upper half part of it that we would show. Could be a lot worse. And then the highlight should be a minimum version. So a micro version. Yep. It's a lot smaller. It automatically like highlights out. So that's pretty neat though. That's still a pretty cool little program. Again, if it does look like something that you would be interested in, I would dabble with it. As far as the free goes, you can, looks like, edit and do quite a bit. The templates seem to definitely do quite a bit for you too. So those will get you started in the right direction based on certain designs and aspects. So that's super nice. And then if it's something you like, obviously go ahead and purchase it because it's a program you can easily move forward with and use tons, you know, further down the line. So I'm going to close that out. We're not going to save any of this. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. It's a pretty neat ass program. Pretty neat ass program. Then we can close all those down now. Oh, what's going on, OBS? Okay. Love that. I'm uninstalling it. God damn it. Alright, while that's doing that, let's go to Instaham. Is there like a dark mode? Okay. I was like, where the hell's my dark mode at? Son of a bitch. So Instaham, we can also do some edits. Now, PC wise, I think we can do similar edits. Let's see. Go ahead and select a video. Let's pull one up. It's a 21-minute video. I just wanted a longer video than usual and see if we can do a breakdown of it. Maybe. Must be 1 gig or less. Oh, fuck. That's 1 gig, that's 2 gigs. That's 2 gigs. Alright, some bitch. Fucker. Alright. It's alright. Sure, we got a video somewhere in here. That's a 5-second video. Yeah, I deleted quite a few of them, so maybe not. $10-second video. Yeah, we'll go to this smoke one. It's a 28-second video, so why not? Video posts are now shared as reels. Oh, Spanx. Okay. So here's a little smoky smoke effect here, right? So obviously you have the crop. You could change the designs, whatnot. We're gonna go ahead and go to next. So this is a 30-second. Now generally if it's longer, it's gonna have you, it would give you a warning obviously. But what we can do, I wanted to see if it's gonna do the same effect here that we get to do on mobile. And it doesn't look like we can, to be honest. No, so you are limited on some editing abilities on PC version of Instagram compared to the mobile. That's interesting. Let's see if we can try to make this longer if it'll let us. Mm-mm. Yep. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we are limited on the web version. So that's going to be a negatory there. That's what I kind of was thinking too. The web version wasn't going to have the edit features that we were wanting. So that also works out pretty well. Oh, there's Ashley. So yeah. No worries. We'll get the phone set up and then we will deep dive into the Instagram mobile side of things. So I know we showed a PC program. Again, that was just like a little, we were just testing it out. There are some free, a lot of free versions with that Filmora, but the major downside is that massive watermark. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's probably a great choice for using for a free source, unless you're really gonna like edit it, the video like very well, where you can crop that watermark out, We're entering the matrix, don't worry, it's fine. Younow is just a little high tonight, I think. Just a little bit, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, let me uninstall that. Oh, we already did that. Uninstalled. Uninstalled. Perfect. Delete. Delete.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
So that's Filmora. Again, we are going to go ahead. Our biggest point tonight is going to be Davinci Resolve. So we'll be like dabbling into a lot of like templates and stuff. That is our biggest focus. I was just getting these little things out of the way. So testing out Filmora was one thing, but now we're going to set up the mobile side, and we'll test out and show you like how Instagram can be used. Younow starts acting right here, we'll be all right. We'll be in business. Oh, I should also show you the YouTube side, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. And what this is how we can do micro edits on the fly while we're multi-streaming or simulcasting to YouTube. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll still be able to show it. And we may end up having to upload this video anyways. Alright, so let's go fill up our coffee, and we'll come back and see if YouTube is, or if Younow is going to be good to us. Alright, we are back, we are back. Had to grab some munchies too, you know. Why not, right? Yeah, I think it's Restream having the issue. One of them is. Try this. Hopefully. Let's see if it'll let us do what we want. Yeah, looks like Restream's having the issue. But anywho, really just wanted to kind of show this page for simulcasting here on YouTube. Plus side you could be doing is a button up here. It's called Create a Highlight. You can click that. And it's going to allow you to take up to, I think it's 3 hours now. It used to be 4-hour increments. I think it's 2 to 3 hour increments now. Let's see, this is pulling 50 minutes. Mm-hmm. So anyways, plus side is, so let's say there was a certain section where you're live streaming. Howdy, Mr. Munchies. Hey, what's up, Gore? So let's say you're live streaming. You're simulcasting to YouTube as well. And, well, you have obviously somebody wanted to do a moment. Let's say they clipped out the moment. It was, you know, but a moment's only like, what, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. Here you could snip out a whole section of it, or let's say you just found out an awesome way to beat a new boss, or unlocked a secret in a game. You can come on here, highlight it while you're live streaming, hurry up and give it a quick title, add a little description to it, and boom, go ahead and hit create. It's going to go ahead and auto post that while you're live all at the same time. You can go back then later, edit the description, change the title, add some tags, add a thumbnail, but it's all allowing you to do edits on the fly, which is a very, very useful tool. So this is why I always express, like, if nonetheless, simulcast or restream to YouTube, like, if anywhere, you know. Do keep in mind, though, your music. If you are playing majority of Spotify, it will get DMCA hit, and more than likely all videos will be blocked. So do keep that in mind. YouTube does not fuck around. But yeah, I want to show you guys that one real quick. Mm-hmm. How's your day going, Gore? Yeah, I'm eating Reese's sticks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll hook the phone up here next, and then we'll show you the Instagram side. Pretty good. No one has had time to throw negative stuff my way yet. Hell yeah. That's always a good thing then. Yo, what's up, Bex? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, everything's calmed down now. Score. Just making sure nothing's gonna pop up when I cast my phone on here. You know. You know.
Magic balls, we got shiny balls. Oh, you are too kind, oh so kind. Thank you for the magic balls.
Thank you for the shiny magic balls.
Welcome.
Oh, you're slowly trying to wake up?
Welcome to the party, come on.
And we're entering the Matrix. Thank you for inviting your family. Just let me stream my life. That's all I want to do. God. Thank you for the video stack. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Reese's Sticks. Highly recommend them. Alright, so we're going to use my handy dandy little contraption here. Best invention in the world. Mobile gaming corpse. It lets your mobile device connect to Ethernet, USB, charge port, and HDMI. Yes, you can hardline your cell phone. Yeah, made out of metal, pure steel, super thick braided cable. I would not recommend going with a knockoff. I bought a couple of the knockoffs and they did not last long. Just my personal experience. Alright, so I should be able to unplug from here, in theory. Unplug that bitch in here, like so. And we should get a picture on TV soon. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Let me turn my volume down so nothing happens and we get like blasted by notification sounds or something. So yeah, so we just kind of briefly went over Filmora. Excuse me. We went over Filmora, which is that program that Void told us about. So we looked into the free side of it. Sadly, you do have to pay for it if you want no watermarks. It does look like a really neat program, but from what I've seen, Davinci Resolve has all of that and some. So I think when we end, it's going to be Davinci Resolve. And you guys should be able to see like the similarities and like a whole bunch of like how much more, you know, is involved. Oh, the new Overwatch downloaded today, huh? I did not update that. Hopefully it updated itself, goddammit. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and show you how we actually have been using Instagram, mobile Instagram that is, to do some video breakdowns for us actually, which is pretty neat. I didn't really know it's capable. The PC does not do it. We actually just witnessed and tried to show the PC side, and it was not doing it. Right. There's my phone. Alright, so what we got here? Instagram. Aw, there's Dima. Alright. Can we go big? Oh, so this is the biggest we're going to get it, huh? Fuck. Interesting. Very interesting. Hold up. Here we go. That's a bigger view of it. Alright, bet. Yeah, that's a much bigger view. Okay, cool. Alright, so the lovely, lovely Instagram. Here we be, right? So, we're gonna go ahead and, let's say we're gonna go ahead and do a reel. And you want to add a video from your, from your device. The little plusy plus symbol, bottom left corner. We want to find a long video review. I should have a long one. So here's the 3-hour one. So I clicked reel. This is a 3-hour 21-minute video. Max video length is 15 minutes. Please trim this video. Alright, well how the hell do you trim the video? So let's go back. We're gonna go to post. Like we're gonna post that video. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's that one draft. Let's find that same video. That's that 3-hour long video. Now look, it's gonna let us post this whole 3-hour video if we wanted to. We obviously don't want to. But what we need this for is, let's go ahead and then proceed next. So you see at the bottom left corner, added trim, edit, effects is what that little said, that little pop-up. So we can actually do that here. So if we go to trim, what we can do is take this off. And now we can break it down. So it's a total of a 12,103 second video. That's 3 hours and 21 minutes. So let's go ahead and say, okay, I only wanted this section. Oops. And again, videos are the only 90 seconds or less you can add music to through the app. Otherwise, you need your own music and then to accredit them. So see, I can't get down to the 90-second on that one. So what we would go ahead and do is I got at least 269 seconds of it. We trimmed it out. Let's go ahead and hit done. Now, a cool thing is then at the top right, you hit your download side. And this should do it from here. So we're not actually posting the video, we just want to get that small bit of that video. Yeah, this is how I used to play my mobile games and shit. Wild Rift fucking Hardline? Man, badass as hell. Takes a little bit to process, obviously, if it's breaking down from a 3-hour video, so. Oh yeah, we created a whole bunch of new Pride merch line. FYI, everyone. I did find out how I can switch the distributor per country region. So I found one that was a super cheap European shipper I gotta make the designs for. And then I believe I found a super cheap Australian one that I gotta make the designs for. And cheaper, I mean as far as like shipping goes. Otherwise, like it's like $12 to $15 to ship to freaking Australia. I was like, god damn. Meanwhile, in the US, it's $4. UK, it's like $6, and then everywhere else, it's like $8 to $10. All right, so it took that little video. So we should have been able to do it in trim, I thought, but let's go ahead and back out. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find that video now. Should be the most recent one on top. So there it is, it's 4 minutes now and 30 seconds. So now what we can do is go ahead and hit forward again. Now we have a bigger Oh, it's my fucking dog barking. Now we have a bigger palette to work with. So now if we want to get that 90-second, we can actually do that now. Is this playing anything? Oh yeah, it is. Fuck. Sorry if that was loud as fuck, y'all. So yeah, so now we have a 90-second one, so this should let us go ahead and proceed and actually add music because it's within 90 seconds. So if you wanted to do a voiceover, you obviously could. Your top section up there, it says voiceover. There are certain songs, this lets you know which ones are trending. You can see more, you can test out the songs. Oh, I can't hear because I don't have my volume. There we go. It'll recommend certain songs for you. So that's a pretty nice thing there. As far as the controls go, you can have control over your original audio in the video. When we add a song, let's just say, we'll add this. So it's going to give us highlighted spots. That's what all those pink dots are. Those are typical highlighted trending spots that people use the videos or are good for snippets. You can play it by ear, of course, what you want it to sound with. Let's hit done, just for the purposes. So again, we can go back up to the music symbol. Now go into controls. And we should have, yes, okay. So now we have different sound effects if we want, oops. Controls. God damn it. We should have had different sound effects. There we go, yeah. So it's going to be under edit. You can add different effects to it if you had different voices. You could change your voice to vocalist, announcer. So Instagram has a lot of these voice edit effects too in it. Not many people are aware. So your voice in there, or if it's like, you know, a video, you can change it to those kind of things and sort. So these would be useful if you're creating like a thank you for becoming a fan or type scene. You could do an announcer voice, or if you're singing a song, you know, the vocalist should help reverb it and, you know, give you that quality of sound. Then obviously there's your different effects too. You can write on it. You actually have special effects that the app itself will add, you know, give you cool ass little bonus effects. It's like we're controlling the lights there now. That's pretty cool. And then again, if you wanted just this video and you didn't want to post it yet, you can hit that download again, and it's the 90-second video now, so you can just download that by itself. Or then we proceed and go ahead and hit next, and this is where you would type in all your stuff. You know, put your caption in. If you're going to tag people involved, if you tag people, I do recommend tagging like your platforms. Would be a good place to start. If, you know, most people are like, well, who the hell do I tag, you know? So like, you know, you're streaming here on Younow, tag Younow. If you're also on YouTube, you know, tag YouTube or like YouTube creators or YouTube gaming. You know, if you restream to the Twatch, you know, tag Twatch. That is just other ways to help discoverability out with your tags. Is a good place to start if you're not really sure, like on Reels and things of that nature. Or like what to do with the tag people type thing. Obviously if it's friends or whatever you want to see specifically, or they're involved in it, that's also where you can use that, tag them in it as well. Topics, these are really nice. These are going to be trending topics that people are generally going to search, or terms that they might have as like hobbies or interests. So keep those in mind if it's something that involves what you're doing. So like me, for my Levy Wand, I do visual arts. What do I do? Visual arts, dance, and performance. So those are the three topics that I choose usually when I do like my Levy Wand videos. And then if you had a location you wanted to post in there, you can post it. If you have a reminder, so like what I did with today's Tech Tuesday, I went ahead and did an add reminder. You can put the event name here. So let's say Younow stream. Oops, I can't spell for shit. Younow stream. It's gonna start at 10:50. If you want to have an end time, let's say it's gonna go 2 hours and 5 minutes. Oh, hour and 5 minutes. And you can hit that, and now there's actually a reminder on there. So it'll say online event, whatever you named it as, and the time frame. If you have a fundraiser, add that. Your Facebook's connected, recommend it over on Facebook settings. Usually the advanced settings, most people won't have a whole issue or touch a lot of times, but you can. So let's say instead of you don't want it to be original audio, you want to actually name the audio file. Like, let's say if it was something like your music or a song you created, you could then actually name it right here yourself. So instead of like it popping up on Reels and says original audio, it would say whatever you have it named as, you know. GIFs, you could allow for GIFs if you do have the partnership with Instagram. If you have partnership labels that are involved, brand labels, that's where that would go. You can have it where it hides your likes and stuff. Turn off commenting. Obviously, these are all pretty standard. And then it's your choice if you want to allow people to download your Reels or not. You can have that ticked or unticked. And then upload at the highest quality, which I do recommend, because obviously you want to try to get the biggest bang for your buck on the mobile side. But yeah, once you have all that done and you put in your caption and stuff, you would proceed and go ahead and share it or save it for a draft to work on later. Yeah, pretty neat shit though. But that was just a nice little hidden feature that I found on the mobile side of Instagram that was not available on the other side. So let's see, there's Reels, posts, stories. You got a whole bunch of things, you know. I think in the story too, we can do another type edit. So let's see. Nope, not in story. Guide is something new. You know, you can put those in there. Places of interest in your city, recommended post you've created or saved. You know, you can do those too. Yeah, that's really about it. Because on the Reels side, like I said, we'll do whatever this 28-second video is. Break it down. So we'll hit next. Let's edit the video here. So if you're doing the edit video inside here, this is the other side of the feature you can do it. And it should be a quick save feature, I think. Yeah. Clip should be at least 2 seconds. Okay, let's split that bad boy. Let's see. Nope. Alright, I thought you could. Guess not. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that there was a nice little easy way to break down videos. So let's say you went ahead and downloaded your replay from Younow, and you know, it was a 3-hour stream that you did, you know, like how I just showed you, 3 hours and 21 minutes. You can now then take out sections of that, so take out like an hour at a time, let's say. Save those as micro videos. Then go back in there, throw up the hour video, cut those in half, save them as half-hour videos, and then, you know, do your edits, break it down to, like, if you're doing Facebook Reels, you know, they'd be 90 seconds, so a minute and a half. If they're just posts, they could be as long as they want technically. And then I think if they're stories, or yeah, if they're stories, I think that's only 30 seconds, if I remember right, 60 seconds most. So keep those in mind, different intervals. If it's YouTube Shorts, those are only 60 seconds. And YouTube can only be done from the mobile side as far as the shorts goes, so do also keep that in mind too. If you're trying to upload shorts. And I do recommend making sure you have a creator account on YouTube, not a personal account. Otherwise you will never be able to live stream or upload a video longer than 15 minutes. But yeah, that's the mobile side, y'all. That's the mobile side. And then you can just get crafty with stuff and, you know, just start putting videos and shit together. So like, we'll go ahead and show a promo again because, you know, this Friday, this Friday, everyone, votes are coming out for the prom. So they'll allow votes to start this coming Friday. So, be aware. We need your vote. And I did all this with an Instagram, this little video creation shit here. Obviously not that. That was Canva. But like a combination of the shit, you know, you can get away with and do a lot of it. It's really neat. Really neat. And that's where our video came from here. Tech Toker Tuesday commercial. That was just all done on Instagram, you know. And it's nice if you switch it to a professional account, and then you can actually see like your insights on your posts and stuff, like your views and things like that, to know what's going well, what's trending, what's not, you know, shit of that nature. So yeah. So there's the mobile side of things. So that's the Instaham, how you can edit with that. Which, like I said, is a really neat feature for those that are trying to edit. And like, well, I don't have a PC, I can't do those edits. Well, with Instagram, you can do some of it. You can get a, you know, kind of a little crafty with it. So there's some things that can be done. And many devices themselves, both on the Android side and the Apple side, have video editors in them. So even that video itself, we could have cropped down, saved a copy of that video, you know. And you can do that too, just from your mobile device, and then send those to Instagram, micro edit those out, use them, you know, send them to Facebook, or, you know, wherever you're posting them, TikTok, you know, any of your socials, Twitter. Or if you're going to load them up on, you know, your YouTube, you know, same thing with that too. But again, do keep in mind with the YouTube, you do need a creator account, or it's called a brand channel. And all you do is go up to your account where it says like your Gmail account, your Google account picture. Click that and it'll say like add channel. And it would go through the process of adding like a brand channel. And you would create it. I would say keep it within whatever your username is. So like us, we're Ganja Writers Playhouse. Anywhere you look, you know, that's we'll pop up there. We keep our brand, you know, all in sync. And that's also a good way to also control the hashtags and stuff out there too. It helps get your hashtags, you know, out in the open, starts trending different hashtags and syncs the hashtags up, or the search terms, or these search tags in general too. Those will all sync up, which is really, really nice. Yeah, the last program we'll cover, it's going to be the majority of it through the rest of our talk tonight. It will be Davinci Resolve. We'll probably be messing with a lot of templates. That way you guys can just we'll talk you and walk you through like the feels of the program. But it is a free program. There are paid premium features. But from what I've seen that I can do free, I honestly don't know what I would need to pay for. But I'm not at that like production level, so that's probably why too. I'm sure it's probably at a way higher production level, where the premium feature stuff would really come into like relevance, you know. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be like a nothing crazy stream tonight. Like I said, we're not done. We're just kind of letting you guys know we're doing a catch up. So but yeah, Davinci Resolve is going to be the primary focus. We were just kind of doing some little fill-in edit things, showing off Filmora, which, you know, if you're interested in that, then I would definitely, you know, pay to get the lifetime unlocked on that, and just one and done with that bad boy. And then we showed you how to do mobile edits with Instagram. Hey, how's it going, Jack? Welcome, and possibly welcome to Younow. And then we'll go ahead and show you how to do to mess with Davinci Resolve. Now, if you have an iPad, there is Davinci Resolve on iPad. So Apple users, if you do have an iPad, you can actually do this on a tablet. Do you know Loverboy from Younow? Yeah, I've seen him on here. Yeah, I met him when I first came over here and stuff, and we've chit-chatted, you know, here and there. Yeah, good person. You lost his mom today? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Aw. Well, dang. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. I'm definitely sending all my best. All the love. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine that. Oh, I could only imagine, yeah. I don't even know how I would act. If and when that day comes, you know what I mean? Aw. Yeah, definitely sending him all my good vibes, though. Yeah, that sucks.
Magic balls, we got shiny balls. Oh,
Hey, thank you for the shiny magic balls. I really appreciate that. Aw. Yeah, sad times, man. Sad times. Yeah, definitely sending all my best. Yeah, anytime I've interacted with him, he's definitely a very kind soul, good-hearted. You know, I definitely no bad interactions. I'm a fan? Hey, thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate that, Jack. Aw. Yeah, I can't even imagine what that feels like. Oh my gosh. Said all the love and light, you know, all the good vibes. How do I fan you on my phone? On mobile, there should be a check mark, I believe, when you're watching a stream. Let me see. Find somebody that I'm not a fan on. Oh, so when you're watching on mobile, the top right corner will be a person with a little green plus. It looks like a little green circle. You would click on that. Aw. Yeah, that sucks. Damn. I am a fan. Oh, you are, you are a fan. No worries, no worries. I appreciate it, Jack. Thank you. Sorry, I was just sending him a message. Aw. Yep, that's sad. Damn. But yeah, our last topic though will be on it's gonna be DaVinci Resolve. That will be what we'll be covering today. Yeah, tomorrow's my last day of school. Can you do a night stream tomorrow, man? Well, I usually do. My streams are usually always in the nighttime. We're on Eastern Standard Time, so right now it's 10 o'clock at night. Our streams usually start about 11 o'clock at night, so we usually start an hour from now, and then we go all night long usually, until about 6 or 7 in the morning. Again, this is all Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Michigan area. Oh, from New Jersey? Okay, nice, nice. Hell yeah. So not too crazy far then. So yeah, then I think you're Eastern time then too then, right? So yeah, same time then. But yeah, usually our nights are usually nighttime. We usually start off with hangouts and stuff, sessions like that, and then based on how the night goes, we usually hop into like some kind of video game or whatnot. Lately we've been hooked on Zelda, the new Zelda, and then the new Overwatch 2 season starts today too, so that's another game that we play. But we play a ton of variety of games too. Yeah, same time? Nice, nice. Yeah, so you guys get out a little later then. Yeah, my nieces got out last week or the week before. I think they've been out for, this is their second week now. It is currently 10:06 p.m. at the moment. And then yeah, generally we stream every day, unless of course something in the night goes down or power outage or we just magically pass out because we were just tired and yeah. But we usually do stream every night. Oh, I gotta claim my missions. Claim my missions. I've broadcasted for over an hour. Actually, 2 hours. I'm late on that. Alright, I should load up Davinci Resolve here. Let's get this bad boy opened up. So we're ready for you guys. Sweet. Yeah, tomorrow we got a school at 12, so I have a lot of time. Oh, nice, nice. Oh yeah. Summer vacation. It's the best time. Alright, we're just gonna load up Davinci Resolve here, and we'll pull that up here in a minute, just letting it load in. Actually, I need to download the updated version. They just came out with Davinci Resolve 18. Need to see what new features are added to it. I've been actually slacking on it. As far as like dabbling more and more into Davinci. Have you ever heard of Lake George, New York? I have not actually, no. Oh, is it a city? On the outskirts? Oh, nice. Kind of looks like here near Lake Michigan. Looks nice and pretty. Oh yeah, Overwatch 2 just updated. Okay. So we'll have to see if our update went through. Alright, we got Davinci Resolve uploaded here, so we'll go ahead and get that popped up here in a moment. And then that'll be our last topic of the Tech Tuesday. As far as tonight goes, as far as this episode goes. And then we'll finish out our stream the rest of the night. You know, we usually, since we start earlier, we usually only go till about 4 a.m. So, compared to our 7 a.m. I have a special needs. So in July, we're going to go back to school and do trips. Oh, really? Oh, that's gonna be awesome. That's really cool. My second oldest niece is, she actually has SPD, which is spectrum of autism. So it's a sensory disorder that's borderline autistic, but so definitely pretty familiar with, you know, many or, you know, certain special needs. And then throughout a lot of times in my time in school, I volunteered and worked with a lot of programs that was called peer assistance. And with that program, we actually worked with a lot of different people with a variety of special needs. Autism, cerebral palsy, you know, being deaf, blind. So definitely a lot of respect and, you know, pretty understanding. Is it verbal or non-verbal? What, my niece's SPD? She is pretty verbal, yeah. She's been very thankful. When she was young and it first started, they misdiagnosed her here locally, and they wanted to treat her for pure autism, and obviously nothing, it was not working. So thankfully, my sister and his wife were able to go ahead and get her down into Riley's Children's Hospital down in Indianapolis, which is part of Children's Miracle Network. And they reassessed her and are the ones that determined that it's not full autism, that she has SPD, which is sensory disorder. So it's a lot of textures, very similarities to autism, you know, so she has to be in, like, you know, in routines, you know, change is difficult. Taste textures, you know, feel textures, sounds, loud sounds used to really bother her. But with a lot of therapy and stuff, and actually being worked with at such a young age, she's developed and you honestly probably couldn't really tell that she, has like a sensory issue. Yeah, does the school have a developmental? Because I have developmental. Oh, I don't know if they do now. These were times when I was back in school, so we're like talking like before like 2005. Um, but as far as like the place where my niece is at, it's a charter school, and they do have teachers that like specialize towards special needs, and are highly trained to actually work with individuals. So it's the whole school itself is kind of similar to that. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Super thankful for the one, the hospital when she was younger, but even like the schooling system she's in, they've been nothing but great. No, it's a charter school. So charter schools are like not your public schools. They're not private schools. They're more or less kind of like nonprofits. Um, but yeah, so they have like actual specialist programs that are intertwined with it, but their whole teaching method is to make it as easy as possible for those that may have special needs or partial special needs to intermingle with even those normal in society, or what's proclaimed as normal. Um, so it's a way to transition and keep that process where it's just like being in public, like once you're going to be all out of school and grown up on your own, like how it's going to be. um they do help with a lot of like lifestyle stuff too. So I'm curious to see, 'cause she's going into the high school version of that now this year, so I'm hoping that the high school version is just as awesome. No, this would have been like an elementary. So they do K through 5 here, and then our the high schools go 6 to 12. When I was in school, we did K through 6, and then we went to a separate school that was middle school. We went 7th and 8th grade there, and then we went to high school, which was a separate school, and we did 8th, 9th, 10th, or yeah, 9, 10, 11, and 12 there. And then preschool was always its own little slash daycare type thing. Does she ride a special bus there? No, she doesn't ride a bus. The only time she does is if she does after school activities. So she was involved with Girls on the Run, which is a marathon that we have here locally. So when she was doing those, she would just ride the after school activity bus home, and it would come and drop her off and stuff. Yeah, it was no like short bus or anything like that. But yep, yep, yep. Was it like a preschool bus? No, it's a normal school bus. Yeah, it's a normal school bus that has, actually all of our school buses around here actually have handicap lifts installed in them, so they're all totally universal around here. And that's for those people, if they do need that, have wheelchairs or, walking issues. No, she's not in a wheelchair. I'm just saying in general. No, by all means, she's not. She does 5K runs. Alright, let's pull up our Davinci Resolve. Let's get this pulled up here. Where's my shit? We got plug back in here. Yeah, at my high school there was a young girl in a wheelchair, and my bus driver, Miss Tammy, had a wheelchair to lift, and it was a small bus. Yeah, based on the school districts, certain ones will have smaller buses, some will have the full-size buses with the lifts and stuff on it. Just really all kind of depends on, you know, the district that you're at, the school system. I know when I was in school, we didn't have the big size buses that had it, you know. City buses and stuff, you know, had them installed, but as far as like our big school buses, only certain select newer ones would ever get them. But other than that, we had like smaller buses, you know, specifically meant for those with disabilities. When I was in school, it was orange. They were just like normal school bus colors. I think nowadays, certain ones you'll see will be white. I think it's pretty predominant around here now. They'd be a white color. But yeah, they used to just be the normal same school bus color, just shorter. With a huge lift door on the side, you know. Alright, flip that on. Is there any electric school bus up there? I don't know, to be honest. Like I said, I don't involve, or I have no idea about school buses. As far as like the whole mechanics behind them, or what they've updated to. I'm going to assume probably not. Alright, pull this up. Boop. And boop. Here we go. Alright, so Davinci Resolve. So with this bad boy, we're going to go to the site. As you can see, Filmora pops up there. Davinci Resolve. So its parent company is Blackmagic Design. People that are involved or know a lot of like audio studio type stuff, or editing or designing of some of the bigger, much bigger companies out there. Blackmagic Design might be a familiar name compared to Davinci Resolve, but it's all the same, which is really, really nice. Actually, a lot of like big production things have been made with Davinci Resolve. The Lamb, for instance. The Black Widow, The Green Knight, Minar, Shang-Chi. So this is just showing you like all the movies that Davinci Resolve had a play in creating. Frosty, you know. Diplo and Noah, Hitman's Wife. Minion, Green Knight, Protege. Thor. Commercials. So yeah, they get involved with a lot of stuff. So Davinci Resolve is no small guy. They are no little guys. We're talking big wig program, like top-notch production. There's a huge paid service. You can go with a full-blown keyboard and switch panels and everything. It's like a $5,000 system it can eventually turn out to be, which is crazy. But yeah, you are a nice guy. Hey, thank you. Hey, we definitely try to be, you know? Life's too short not to be. So yeah, you can look at this, and this gives you little ideas and stuff. Obviously, you would just download the free version. You can download a premium version, which is a $300 price tag. It is a lifetime purchase, so do keep that in mind. But generally, you'll see that you probably won't even touch the features that are involving the paid version for a long time, because there's so much to do in the actual free side. It's crazy. But yeah, a lot of people are involved with it. So yeah, they just updated to 18.5, so I actually need to upgrade that myself. We're still on 17, so we'll see what new updates come out with this. But you could do a whole bunch of different things with this. Anything and everything. Like I said, like Filmora mixed with Canva, mixed with Clipchamp, mixed with After Effects, and more. Like that's DaVinci Resolve, you know. It does everything and some. So you'd go ahead and download that bad boy. Once you go ahead and download it, you'd install it to wherever you want to install it to. You can also download this on iPad. So Apple users, if you have an iPad, they did release that earlier this year. There is a DaVinci Resolve for iPad. I actually need to download it myself and see how well it actually works. But we may actually do that and cover a little video over that next time too. But we got to figure out what we're going to do for next week's video still. So that's later, you know. Uni! Oh my gosh, how you doing, hun? Dang. Oh my god, it's Ganja. Hi chat. Hope you're all well hydrated. Yeah. How are you doing? How's your day? How's the world been treating you? We're just in our Tech Toker Tuesday. And so, you know, we're just teaching the world and people how to do stream stuff and easy ways and free ways of doing top-notch quality stream related stuff and other tech stuff, you know. So today we covered a little bit about Filmora. Last video we covered or ended with Clipchamp, and then we showed how people can edit with mobile using Instagram and Instagram micro edits. So that was pretty neat. And now we're going to end up with DaVinci Resolve here. Yeah, hey Stranger Danger, how you doing, Spidey? The world is on fire, good looking, but I'm dragging through it. That's what I hear. I hear it is it's pretty crazy out there in this world. I try to go out on a minimum needed basis anymore these days, sadly. If it involves people or lots of people. Cause man, I don't know what's going on with the world. They have all lost their mind. Everyone's lost their shit again. I mean, not that they haven't stopped losing their shit, but like, they're all re-losing their shit all over again. Like, you know. Oh, yeah. We just had Younow prom. So this Friday, the voting results, the ability to vote will be available this Friday. So we'll be blasting the link out everywhere. So we'll be wanting all your guys' votes, you know. We're trying to win like a special animated gift and stuff. That's the only thing really new that's gone down recently. We got all nice dressed up and sexy looking, you know. The drama is given trauma. The marbles are lost. Marbles are lost. The world is lost. Life is lost. I can show you our promo video if you like, you know. If you need encouragement to vote, I got you. Just in case you needed some encouragement to vote, you know. I mean, just in case. We post a lot of our Love You On videos, reels on Insta too, so if you got an Insta, check that out. We've done a lot of updated stuff. We're starting to be Instagram active. Crazy, right? So people voted on the white one. Our poll result was I'm fighting dirty, okay? We ain't fucking around. This is our after prom fix, you know. Just a little snippet in the middle, little thirst trap. Shit, there's a lot of big names on that list. I was like, I know how to play this. Hold up. Hold up. Oh my God, Spidey. You know. I have one. I haven't been. Yeah, I haven't been on it in a minute. I honestly didn't hop on Instagram until coming back over here to coming to Younow, and it seems like everyone uses Instagram, so it got me using Instagram more. And I'm finding myself, I'm still doing post on Twitter, but yeah, we've at least got more active on Instagram. So I see them flames. You win even without the prize. Let's go. All the love, all the love. But yeah, we did some of our videos there. I mean, we have downtime. I got still the whole freaking night. I can show some of those too. We ain't got shit else to do. I mean, Davinci Resolve we do, but we'll get to that. I'll edit and cut it out. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. We'll show some of these off too. You guys heard that music, right? On that last video? I'm hoping. So if you guys didn't know what Levy Wanding is, it's levitation wand. It is a style of flow art. So this is our first video, our biggest hit. That bitch got almost 1,050 views. Like, I don't even know how or why, but there's no video, no sound. Why? Hold up. Whoa, there's some fucking volume. Holy motherfuck. Ooh. Ooh. There's volume. Ooh, heart check. Oh. Yeah. So that was that video. Now we know what the fuck we're doing. Moving on. We did an aura effect. So, years ago, we used to do this at a lot of festivals. And we used to do it like, obviously we weren't getting paid, but we were getting paid in other things. But yeah, it was a blast to do at festivals for like different artists, independent artists, some well-known name artists. Like, you'd be surprised like what they, just by going up and asking them if you can like go and perform like during their performance and shit. Usually end up getting like VIP access. You get drinks and like party favors and merch and shit out of it, This was just us fucking around with effects. This is the actual video. Yes, we did a day stream. We started messing with some outside streams, Levy Wand streams. This being our first day stream ever. And then we did a nighttime one too. All through mobile, actually. Crazy as fuck. Don't worry, we're the last Jedi. I will fuck a bitch up with a stick, okay? Don't play. And we lost it. Yeah, I haven't practiced in about 2 years prior to this day stream. So this is me not touching my wand in 2 years. But yeah, there's flow and then there's contact. I do a combination of both.
No se me olvide esa noche en Ibiza. Un beso el alma me frisa. Detén el
Vibe. I wish they let you get more. This is my favorite. Oh, the flip in this one. The lyrics go so well with this effect too. And the flip's gonna get ready to come up here soon. Thank you for the shiny magic balls. Oh, all the love, Zuni. Thank you. But yes, for a Jedi Master with a Levy wand. Sticks, nunchucks, blades. I'll fuck somebody up. Oh, the lights, I know. Actually, I seen one. They do a Levy Wand version one I saw. I'm like, ooh. And then here's some of our nighttime one. This is my aura bending abilities on my pride. So it was really neat actually. We took the colors out of the wand and we're controlling them in the air with this effect. I thought it was really badass. The ending effect is actually probably my favorite. It makes like the perfect rainbow over Pride as we end. I was like, I could not even have fucking planned that if I tried. Pretty, yeah, the lights are really beautiful on them. Oh, this is my smash together video. It went with the song, but it wasn't the actual song. Here's the song. We were testing a different effect out. It didn't work out how I wanted it, but it's like supposed to be like a pause break right here, and then it's supposed to flip, but I didn't do it short enough. We're learning. Oh, this is another day version. I don't know why it seems so fast. Yeah, this is like one of the first songs just practicing. Some more nighttime. Yeah, we gotta get some more streams out. And all these edits are done with that Instagram video edit mobile that I just showed everybody. This is just some of the shit you can create. Oh, that's our Tech Toker video. This was a combination of Canva and Instagram. Making our own commercials out here and shit. Oh, that was that one. Oh, and then we just reused it again today. There's my puppy.
Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one. Who's got the cutest pet on the internet?
He says no to drugs.
This one. Who's got the cutest pet on the internet? I have this one.
He's such a fucking ham. Oh my god. That was him in the snow this winter. You guys haven't seen snow. Here's a little bit of Michigan. This ain't shit, actually. Looks like a little crackhead doggy. Yep, I think that's all I got on there of those. Here's my scamp mouse. So we were tripping balls, okay?
Where'd he go? Come back. Oh my god!
This mouse was following us.
Found a little mouse.
Yeah, mouse. I'm gonna eat you.
Come back. Oh my god!
So during this festival, it was like knee-high deep of fucking mud. This poor little mouse was like walking behind our footsteps, so he didn't sink or get stuck in the mud. Oh, it's a sideways video, it sucks. Oh, maybe not. This is big gigantic. Yeah, to be that freaking cold, oh my god, Gore. Yeah, that was one of the summer camp videos, I think. Or no, that was a little festival that was nearby. Yeah. One of my drags. The bitch could get down. Yeah, that's all I got up there though, I guess. Thought I had more. Yeah, if they were ever done as a post, they would be shorter ones. Yep. But yeah, that is the little bit more about Instaham, y'all. The Instaham. You really working them reels? Hey, we've been trying to step it up a little bit. Throw it out there, you know. Like I said, some of those, you know, the one was 1,000. I have another one that's like 400. There's another like 300. Like, I know those don't seem like big numbers, but like for the only little bit of followers I got, like they are pretty big. Oh, let's kick the music back on. Bet. So yes, where were we? Davinci Resolve. If you have a PC, I highly recommend downloading this bad boy. It is going to be your next best friend and probably replace any other application you probably are using or paying for. Oh, heels, not reels, but that works. Oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't me. No. Hell no. Shit. I can walk in those heels, but yeah, hell no, we ain't dancing like that in them motherfuckers. Shit. Not this one. I'll leave that to the professionals. But yes, so Davinci Resolve, when you go ahead and download it, install it to wherever you're going to install it. Wonderful, awesome, amazing program. And like you've seen in the beginning, we showed it's involved with a lot of big boy like productions. So like these are movies. This is The Lamb that was created with it. Desperate Hour, Black Widow, Green Knight, Minion, Shang-Chi, Everything Everywhere, Penfolds, Rom, Rudolph, Frosty, Black Widow, Noah, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, Minium, Green Knight, Protege, Thor, Ram Truck Commercial, Black Widow, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Love and Thunder, Bloom, The Falcon, Midsummer, Gateway, Doctor Strange. Yeah, shit ton of things. No, oh my gosh. Oh no. Gore. I wish. I mean, we got some okay moves, but yeah, not like that. Not in those heels like that anyways. But yeah, so this is a big boy program. It does, you know, your big companies are working with this, so this is how they're doing a lot of their stuff. If you can learn Davinci Resolve, you'll be doing some great productions. So anyways, so Davinci Resolve opens up. It'd be like this. You would have no projects. Obviously I have some projects already myself. So you would start off and go ahead and hit new project. Go ahead and name it. So we'll say Younow test. And it will actually open the program for you. So this does look a little intimidating. I won't lie, the program is extremely intimidating, especially if you haven't worked with many video editing programs. So this kind of does play into a factor of why I was showing off the free version of Filmora, because this is kind of like what we were doing in Filmora, but now we're going to be in Davinci Resolve with a lot more extra capabilities. And really not any paywalls I don't think we'll run into, so huge thing. You can use this to edit your videos, download them, load it right into here. So this would be where your clips from your media pool go into, and you would just add your videos right in here. This is the cut section, this is the edit section here. Then you actually have just the standard media section if it was just the video created. You know, we have Fusion. This is where we get into some of the real fancy change-ups and things of that nature. You can totally get down to the whole color blend aspect and mastering the certain colors. Fairlight is for your audio people, all your music people. You can control a lot with your audio, even voiceovers and things of that for video edits. This gives you full control of that. And then obviously Deliver is where we send the end result and download what we got, you know, we had created. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the edit area here. Now if you're not really sure where to start, or if you haven't looked up any videos or anything of that nature, nice cool thing about Davinci, there are tons and tons of templates pre-installed. There's a lot more you can look up on YouTube as well and get a whole bunch of other different kind of templates from other YouTubers that have specialized and dedicated their stream careers to, you know, a lot of these. They do a lot more intricate, detailed, different types of design. So our purpose today is just basically showing you the program, kind of getting you in the door of it. We'll show you where you can do your video edit side, and then we'll kind of go over the templates and give you ideas of what this program is actually capable of, you know. And templates are amazing, you know. Templates are by far amazing. So we're in the edit side here. Again, if I was editing, like I'm trying to trim down a video, I'm going to go to the cut side. So let's go ahead and pull up a video. Are any of these lengthy? 58 minutes, perfect. Drag and drop. It's asking about the change frame rate because this was taken off of Younow. Do keep that in mind. Davinci by default wants to automatically do videos at a 60 FPS, where Younow, all of our videos and our stream is actually only a 30 FPS. So we're going to go ahead and allow this change so we can just stay with what kind of video we have. You can also use this program to kind of help upscale it to a better quality, but that won't be until you get to the deliver feature. And then here you can actually up the different settings to try to give you that extra, quality out of it. Again, the frame rate though, I believe is going to stay a generic 30 because that's what the basis is. No matter what we change these settings to, Ultra HD, it will always, by default, of course, what it is. So we won't jump ahead there though. So we went ahead and we dragged it out of here. We uploaded it to the pool. Otherwise, you can go in here and you can add it in. Oh, right here, the import media button. If you didn't want to drag and drop from a folder, this would open up, and then you can select wherever your said videos are actually from. So with this, you can either double click it or just go ahead and drag it down into the section here. So boom. I think that's at the beginning, right? Perfect. So you see now we can sit here and actually play the video. Alright, so we have our video uploaded here, which is nice. It puts it on into a timeline for us. A lot of these little different tools are little things we can do. You can overwrite the sources, place certain videos on top of the other, do a close-up of a certain section of a video, give it a ripple overwrite. You can fix a change, that's what append is. Otherwise, split clips. And then there is a new feature called boring detector. So boring detector is supposed to automatically go through your video, find any silent moments. You'll set a certain time frame. So let's say edits longer than 31 seconds or boring. Edits shorter than 2 seconds. Two frames are jump cuts. So what this will do is if you analyze it, it will go ahead and through this video, any boring moments, it'll cut out. Boyd, thank you so much for inviting your family. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. So this would automatically do any boring cutouts for you, and then if there are any edits that are shorter, they'll do automatic transitions. That's what these jump cuts would be. So they'll jump to the next scene, the next cut type deal. You could fool around and mess with that little section there. Again, we just literally uploaded it here, so it's going to throw the initial video here. Since we added it down to the cut section, it's now considered a timeline. So don't get confused and be like, oh shit, this is the wrong video. It maintains your original video file while letting you work on your actual timeline. So it's a huge factor to keep in mind. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Oh shit, did we freeze up? Oh, no, I'm fucking watching I'm a dumbass. Okay. We ain't high, don't worry. Don't worry, we're not fucking stoned, okay? Wow. Okay. We're good, don't worry. Don't mind us, y'all. Yeah, so, This is my fucking uploaded video, you know, and I thought I froze. It's okay though. We may have spoken 2 or 3 already tonight. Oh shit. Going to have this on my second screen while we're hope you're well. Yeah, we're doing great, boy. We're doing great. We actually started off showing Filmora. Because I think you were the one that mentioned Filmora, and I never messed with it. So we actually showed everyone Filmora at the start of stream, and then now we made our way finally to Davinci Resolve just now. So just getting into it. Oh, good old stoner moments, man. Yeah, Filmora is what you currently use. Yeah. I thought it was really neat. Obviously I was only using the free version, so the ginormous watermarks, I was like, holy crap, those are massive. But I could see how it's really awesome. I mean, it's only $80 for what the lifetime, which was actually not bad. So, but yeah, so now we're showing Davinci to show how it relates to Filmora, but it's like a combination of Filmora mixed with Canva, with Clipchamp, with After Effects, like / with Blender. It does all of it, which is freaking really dope. Obviously we're not going to show like every single one of those features in today's stream, but we're going to go over the good, just basic, show you where the templates are so you guys can dabble and experiment a little bit, and you know, just at least familiarize you guys with where stuff's at. But yeah, Filmora though was pretty neat. I was telling people, like, if it's something they liked, definitely go ahead and buy it. It seemed like it was worth it. It had some really cool features. I was impressed. I never messed with it prior, so yeah, we downloaded it though and started testing it and learned on stream with everyone. But I saw how it was really relatable to Davinci, so it was pretty easy to pick up for me. Alright, so yep, we got our video here. So now let's say you want to go ahead and like snippet stuff out. You can do that. So let's say we wanted to go ahead and let's cut it right into here. And we wanted to cut that out. So now we have 2 different sections we can mess with. Cool thing about when you're doing your cuts, you can still continue to shrink. Oops, let me grab it correctly. Come on. There it goes. So you can still shrink that part of the file. See on the top how it's doing? It's changing seconds differences. So now, if we back up just before that cut, thank you for the pride flag. Sounds good, but yeah, I do have this one too, so I'm keen to see what else is in it. Oh, yeah. Davinci is, I'm in love with it. Thank you for the 50 stack. I appreciate that. But so now we went ahead in our cut here. We're going to get to the end of this. Oops. This was one of our cuts we did from last Tech Tokers. Alright, so we'll stop it here. So how that one had some like weird glitches in it, if we wanted to cut that, all we're gonna do, oops, get my ass to the cutscene again here. We're gonna get rid of that portion that we didn't like. We're just literally getting rid of it because we split it, so now we have full access to a lot of this portion. Same with the front side. If there was something on the front that we didn't like, we can do the same thing. And you can stretch, this is an equal stretch, so we're doing it on both sides. So you want to make sure you're grabbing it. And now we're just breaking that in. Your whole time frame is going to be over here to let you know how big this file actually is. Oops. So, where did it go? Right here. So now I should have got rid of those little choppy areas. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. I was trying to get rid of that choppy area there in the video. But generally, that would be a way you would get it. Now, let's say if we knew where it was exactly, So let's say it's like right here. Let's go ahead and do another cut. So it's going to be in between this little section. Literally just click it and delete. You literally just cut that section out of there. Now it's not going to be in your video. It's not going to be an issue for you. So now we just totally skip past that. And then it just plays right on in, you see? So it's a pretty easy program overall, just for basic edit of video. This is just a nice little tool to use, especially if you haven't used like Clipchamp, or if you don't have After Effects, or you don't have the Filmora, and you're just looking for something to kind of do some things in, and just get in pure basic section. Just start with the cut section, the cut and edit section. And literally once it's loaded here, your timeline is all going to be pure usable from anywhere in here. So to see the end result of that media file, it's going to be now right here, and you would play it as you would have it downloaded. It's going to show all your waveforms and stuff of that nature. We go back to cut, we go over to edit. If we want to fine tune some things, get some special effects going in here, that's where the toolbox comes in. So now we went ahead and took our cuts out. We're going to go over here to the edit side, down at the bottom. Again, it's using the same timeline because the red check mark's there. And this is where we can add a lot of our different kind of effects too. So if you want to add like a lower third that popped up over this video, middle lower thirds, these are pre-installed templates that you're going to just kind of like edit over. So let's see, we go ahead and pop this bad boy. Let's get to the beginning. Hold on, let's get to the beginning of my video. There we go. So we're going to simply put it over. Your title's right here. So we'll go ahead and say Younow. Make it green. And I think it should have access to your installed fonts already, or I might have to import them. I think we have to import them. Let me see. Nope. Yeah, so any installed fonts will automatically be loaded in here. Yeah, my Psycho Fun one. Different font faces if it was available for that kind of font. Your sizing, obviously if you wanted to be bigger. Different spacing, the font styles you can mess with. Underline it, top of it. Font case, you can have it mixed. You can switch to all caps, all lowercase, small caps, title caps. A lot of basic video edit stuff's going to be in here. If you want to like rotate it or mess with the angles or positions of it, you can change it here. So you can switch it up, where it does something like that. So this is where you actually can get really freaking kind of cool in it. So we're going to go ahead and let's pop it to here. We're going to hit this little tick mark. We're going to drag this back to the beginning and hit that tick mark. Oops, actually. My bad, I skipped a step. Hit the tick mark here. We're going to rotate that. Then we're going to go back to the beginning. And we're going to reset this and hit that tick mark. And then it should move for us. It did not. Fuck. Move, you bitch. Hit the tick mark again. Let's rotate it up. See, we just created an animation now, like our own lower third self-edited animation. So you would continue to work with that, like it could go up, it can go down, you can do whatever. This is just kind of showing you something really basic, to be honest. But it's with the frames here that we're going to be adding. Those are things that you can get into. We can cover some future videos on some of these frame changes. This is where like the After Effects kind of stuff kicks into. But other than that, we'll kind of just try to stay to, again, the basics. So we'll go up here to title. So sample should change for us. There it is. Whoa, 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 I can't type. Alright, so we have that. Now we would need a Younow logo, right? I would say. I should have a Younow logo somewhere. Now let's say right here we want it to I'm gonna blur dissolve in the middle. So now just standard pick. It's gonna blur over to our video. Boom. That plays that. Our little lower third should pull up.
Happy Tech Toker today. We covered a few things today. It will be like a super in-depth, like massive detail. So like.
Actually, where the hell did I throw that? So bitch. Oh, fuck my life, right? It does look very similar to Filmora in general. It's really cool people can have access to this. Oh, yeah. This, like, what it offers free is mind-fucking. And they even advertise that, like, you know, the devs and, like, the people that actually work and do, like, the how-to videos for them. They even advertise, like, that stuff, you know. Yeah, the paid stuff is really honestly only for the professional level of things. I deleted it when I threw that other one out over here. That's okay. And then here, now if you're familiar with like Fusion, I don't know if Filmora has Fusion. So this is where it gets into real crazy intricate stuff. You actually pinpointing and doing all your node creations with designs. This gets really in-depth to stuff. You can spline control things. This is where I think the After Effects side is the real focus on. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Do this again. Yeah, one of my favorite fonts is called Psycho Fun. Another one is Annie Get Your Telescope. It's another favorite of mine. I know, weird fonts. Yeah, here's Annie Get Your Telescope. It's like Playhouse, you know. That's the whole point on it. It's like a kid print. It's gonna show just to do something here. Alright. So we'll fuck around with this effect here, see how it goes. I always do it backwards. That's fucking hilarious. Every time, too. Just a little something like that, you know what I mean? You can tinker around and fuck with a lot of shit in here. I'm just like fucking around and showing you guys some things. You can add little things in, you know, scroll type effects. Again, these were just in the title sections, you know. The transitions were through your splits, like how we had that blur split kick in. If you want to do like an arrow in effect, you know, different kind of transitions. The program will tell you if it's something that is a paid feature. But again, anything and everything they offer, it's so insane. It usually takes a lot of digging to find like where their paid features and shit are at, to be honest. But yeah, all different kind of transition effects. I think getting down to some of these, it will start getting to some paid ones, I believe. It's like the tunnel of light. See how it does, gave it that whole like warped in effect. Really neat stuff, you know. It's like I said, the templates here, this is just literally in the edit section. This is not even tapping into like some of the more massive stuff. These are just your basic templates, your tools to use. Subtitles, you want to do your own subtitles. They got generators here for different color effects, different kind of masking, LUV type effects, you know, or LUT effects. Help blend different things for you. Noise gradients, texture backgrounds, contours. Some of the effects too you can do with the videos, give it that binocular look. Like, so if you're doing like a hunting video or shooting somebody, like you're stalking them, like, you know, in Tarkov, you have your binoculars, like you're hunting that bastard down, or, you know, and you're gonna go shoot their ass. Like some little weird edit like that you can do, you know. So like right here, so this is a perfect example. So I did find a paid feature. So you have reached your limitation with Davinci Resolve. Unlock the complete set of amazing features by paying for it. So it took me like a half year before I ever even seen this first warning ever, or a paid tool to actually ever show up. So I don't know what the exact length of time is that they let you mess with all paid features, but it damn near probably almost a year, and then finally I seen that warning. Yeah, are a lot of effects and transitions free, or they locked behind paywall? So now the effects wise, we're running into some of them that are paywalled. Again, you just have to kind of like mess with and hover over and see different ones. Now as far as the transitions, those, every one of these bad boys are totally open. They all can be used, no paywalls in any of the transitions. And they even do audio transitions, different crossfade setups you can do too, which is really nice. The effects is where I noticed you would come into some of the paid, and like I said, they weren't too drastic. There's not a whole lot in these template effects. So I give you that DSLR camera look, you know, DVE, night vision activated, video call, old school video camera. So like there was only two. It was the CCTV and what was it? I think it was the only one. Colored border. Okay, so it literally was the CCTV one. Every other one is available to use. That's so fucked up. Oh, and drone overlay. Okay. So 2 so far. Dang. Then we go to Open Effects. And so Open Effects do some other different kinds of blurs, different transition effects, other kind of resolve, chromatic. These would be like for your color blenders, color compressors, to reduce and pretty much control all your kinds of colors. It actually gets really intricate. That's where this whole color fusion section comes in. You can nail down to the precise, perfected color, saturation, you name it. Like if you know exactly what you're doing, spline control that bad boy to the perfect effects. You use the same area for like certain tools. So if you're creating like how some of us have like a rainbow border or a light colored border around your webcam, this is how they're creating it, is something of this nature, you know, or people would use After Effects or something of that nature. Again, a paid feature. This is all providing free for you, you know. Only 2? That's not a paywall then. That is a 2-foot tall paid garden fence. You can just step over. I know, right? True story, true story. But that's where like the color stuff would come in, besides like these different kind of gradient ones. You know, dehazers are in here. To obviously if you have your false colors, different kind of effects, gamut limiters. If you want to generate different colors, instead this can change it. You know, things in here would alter and pull out different colors. The grid setup, you know, you can precisely place your placement of certain video aspects. Then we start getting into like some of the 3D stuff, your alphas. You start making like your alpha effects, masks, luma keys, you know, make your own versions of those. Added different glow effects, you know, aperture, actually like glow certain portions, haltation. Let's see what else there was. Add a lens flare through there. You know, again, these are for different video effects. So like if you would do something like this, you can add a lens flare, and then you could do that timeline lapse that we did, move the lens flare across with the video of like, let's say you're looking at a skylight and you're moving with it and you want to enhance a certain lens flare that was already there, or make your own. This is kind of like how you would do stuff of that nature. You know, lens reflections. This is create those reflective looks. Light rays coming down from above, you know. Instant beautify. This would be a beauty tool that would do its best according to AI capabilities of making you look pretty. You know. Automatic dirt removal. It's not like legit looking for dirt. Dirt is usually like white noise or dead pixels or false colors that might pop in that got mixed in a hue somewhere. That's usually like what dirt is. Can you make OBS stinger transitions that include transparency or sound in this? Is that... Yes, you can. Oh yeah. And it could all be done for free. Free. This is why people have left After Effects for Davinci Resolve. Being dead ass. And I'm talking like dedicated, like soul-sucking, lived and breathed After Effects. No, they threw that shit in the trash and went to Davinci Resolve. Like it's that kind of program, you know. I don't know if you saw in the beginning on their website, they show what movie productions they're involved with, like all your top like hit movies that they've made with Davinci Resolve actually. Just to show like how big it really is. Thor, Black Widow, you know, just to name a few. Protege. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit. Those are all I could remember right offhand. Here's specifically if you know there's dead, you want to find dead pixels. This here is actually going to eliminate any that are in your whole entire video. Deband, deflickers, a lot of different resolution fixes, noise reductions here, patch replacers if there was colors missing, or if there's certain parts of the aspect of the video missing, you can patch and replace these and actually cover up certain things. Obviously sharpen, you kind of know what that's self-explanatory, soften. Then you start getting into the FX stylize. It's gonna be like your banking fills. You see it's just like a video in a video. It just literally did the border outside blurred effect and kind of enhanced the intermediate middle side. You can add like a drop shadow on certain areas. Again, some of these you won't see because they're not totally made the right way. Edge detect, so that was pretty trippy. It's doing everything in a negative. That's actually pretty fucking cool. Get that emboss effect, mirrors, if you want to go with the whole mirroring effect, duplicating. This was not the effect I used for my video. Instagram or Facebook actually had a mirror effect that I used. But here I see I can use it right in Davinci Resolve. Pencil sketch, get that old Etch-a-Sketch board going out. Oh yeah, baby. Scan lines, pretty neat little effects. Again, I'm just kind of like just showing like some of the little things that this thing is capable of. Watercolors. Again, these are your temporals, so your linears and motion trails. Stop motion, these are going to be more for like your action videos, give that trail effect like you're running 1,000 miles per hour like Flash, type deal. Shit like that. Analog, film damage, film grain, you can actually control and give those. JPEGs, texture pops. Give your whole video like a camera shake effect, like oh shit, We can transform if we're going to do any transformations, shrinking, shape shifting, things like that. Video collages obviously is what it is. You would import multiple videos here to throw onto one scene. This is a dent effect, Again, these are getting into different warp effects now. Lens distortions. That's pretty neat. Gives like that real like pop out, like TV kind of look. Ripples. Use it for like a transitional effect. Yeah, it's definitely, really legit though. James, thank you for inviting your family. Warper, waviness, lots of different little effects. You can have that go off and then ripple out into a transition. And then these are some of the filters. I think. Oh, were we in filters? What were we just in? And these are audio. Obviously, I don't have the audio, but you can set different audio filters. Well, I mean, I do have audio on here. If you want to give it the, echo, dehummers. If you know your audio stuff, add a chorus type thing effect in there. Delay effects, frequency analyzers. Let's see what this does. So now if you want to actually control some of your audio better, we can go in here and see what ranges our voice is actually in. So if you're never really sure, like how people are like, oh, my highs are bad, my lows are bad, I know my bass tones are bad. This is a way you can kind of analyze your voice and get an idea yourself. How is the de-esser? I actually have not messed with that yet in Davinci Resolve, to be honest. So I honestly don't know on that one, Void. Yeah, sadly. I wish I did know that answer for you. So then in here, so let's play this again.
A lot of it's gonna be video.
So your high frequency, see I don't have a lot of high frequency voices in my tone. So those would be something like if I'm on an equalizer, I'd try to pull up or bring out a little bit. My lows, I have some definite lows. So it's like I'm a primary mid-range talker, okay. Interesting. Anywho. Have fun with all this shit, you know? You fuck with all sorts of stuff. Talk, fucker. God damn it. That's pretty neat. You can listen to the S only. Oh wow. That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you have to mess with it though and see if it's something, you know. Oh, okay. We can actually go aggressive, female, and male. Huh. It's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, that's what Fairlight is. So Fairlight is your audio home world, like anything, everything you want to do audio and more. That's this bad boy, Fairlight. It's for all your professional shit, especially if you know like your audio stuff. Like this is your homebrew right here. Hey, welcome back, Jack. But yeah, like I said, you guys would just have to mess with a lot of these. These are just all just different effects that you would add in. That would be part of it. So those are those kind of templates slash kind of tools that they offer. There are also other, there should be some other ones. Maybe it's not on here. Maybe it's under Fusion. Yes. So fusion's where a lot of these can come into effect too. Your different LUT effects. Now fusion is where, so I'm going to show you some like things I've created. So let's close this down. Oh yeah, so here's that video there. If you just want to see an idea, these are some of the big boys they've had interactions with. The Lamb, Desperate Hour, Black Widow, Green Knight, Minion, Shang-Chi, Everyone Everywhere Else, Penfolds, Rom, Rudolph, Frosty, Diplo, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, Property of Sona, Minion, The Protege, Ram Truck Commercial, Everything Everywhere, Everywhere All at Once, Love of Thunder, The Boom, The Falcon, Midsummer, Tones and I, Gateway Stays, Chalk Warfare, Doctor Strange. Yeah. Yeah, big names. So they're definitely no little guy, no pissants. So like the big expensive stuff comes from like a keyboard and panel system you can get. Like there's a whole fucking control panel with this bad boy, editing program. You can get the whole panel system, everything. If you want to get really, really production level going, they provide it all for you. Different audio consoles, studio consoles, you know. They even provide training for you, become certified. They run different videos. They have their own video files. They run different schools, different programs, training sessions. They have free versions too. That's what a lot of these are. You'll download the video, have a project file, and they'll show you and teach you things along the way with it. So it's all self-integrated. And then not to mention like what there is available on YouTube. There's actual pros that are sponsored by Davinci, and they do superb jobs on grabbing like different kind of effects you can do, or different templates, or just little things you can create at the moment. So we may try to cover some of those over a little bit of time here. Not today, we're just kind of showing a pure basic introduction to Davinci to get people looking into it, getting them maybe starting to experiment a little bit, you know, outside of their normal means. Obviously for those that have PC, if you do have an iPad, you guys can download it on your iPads. They actually did start last year and they threw it onto iPad. So there is a Davinci Resolve for iPad 2 now, so FYI. They had you at truck commercial? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to have to download it on my iPad and test out and see what that is like. Because I have not messed with the iPad version yet of theirs. Do I have this open already or no? Open, bitch. Oh, I didn't. It is a powerhouse of a program. I won't lie there. It can take a little bit of a powerhouse. Yeah, these are all the different panels they offer, you know. Again, if you know and do and dabble into all this stuff, this is where you want to get to. Look at that for the whole fucking system. Hold up. Shit. Shit. Woo, baby. Alright, they are not playing. They are not fucking around. They are not fucking around at all. God damn. Holy shit. On my older laptop, It handles it really well. I noticed just on the renders, which is to be expected, because I only have a 16 RAM on the laptop. I do notice a little bit of a bog, but that's obviously, you know, to be kind of expected. So actually on this laptop we're viewing here, I'll have some like net bog or whatnot, or render bog that it kind of kicks in. But any other PC and stuff that I messed with so far upgraded from this, and this has a 1050 in it, NVIDIA 1050, so it's like, you know, it's an old bitch. But hell, I was able to play fucking Icarus on this bitch. But yeah, so I think for most people it shouldn't be very taxing. I don't think any more taxing than what Filmora was pulling out on us, to be totally honest. What the fuck is that program? Did it close down, like, for good? What the fuck? Okay. IDK on that one, Batman. Is it on my other monitor? Did it move monitors on me? I've got no idea where the fuck it went. Anywho, I'm gonna get some coffee real quick. We'll jump over and show you some of my creations that I've done with Davinci. Yeah, anyone got 22K? I know, right? Hell. 8 more K on top of that, and like my personal debt would be all wiped out. You know, I only need like 30,000. Like, not much. Just saying, you know. Anyone out there feeling generous? As I joked earlier, I was like, instead of you know, donating and buying you know, all this pride stuff for these big ass name companies who are slapping a rainbow on labels and shit for the month, you know, and pro pride for the month, you know, and giving them all this money, you know, people could just donate to an actual like gay community member, and it goes directly to, you know, proceeds, you know, right here, like. So I mean, I think it's logical. I mean, rather pay somebody money that you kind of know compared to a company that really doesn't even recognize or even know who the fuck you are, you know? I would acknowledge you. I'd give you a special thank you and like, yeah, all that shit. You never know, right? Man. Too funny. Yeah, I don't know where the hell that program went though. It's not on that monitor. Let me see if it's on the other monitor. Oh, I think that's where it went. I don't know why the fuck it went on the other monitor. That is weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Crazy. But yeah, we actually did make an entire like merch t-shirt pride line. I kind of maybe went a little overboard. If you give me 30K, I will personalize one of my stickers for— oh my god. Fucking right. You'll have a permanent intro special fucking effect. You will definitely have a dedicated sticker. Shit. Fucking hell. Deal. Let's go. For one low price today of $29,999, you can save a gay child's life. Let me go get some fucking coffee real quick. Dang. Any takers? Nope. Damn. Or 300 easy payments of $100? Right. Maybe even my firstborn child? What's up, high five?
Magic balls, we got shiny balls. Oh, you are too kind, oh so kind. Thank you for the magic pearls.
Yep. No, and people ask me too, you know. Think about the shiny magic balls.
Oh, you are too kind, oh so kind. Thank you for the magic pearls.
They're like, you know, would you ever, you know, would you love to, obviously I think I would love to win $1 million, but like, you know, people are like, well, if you can wish for an amount of money, like, oh, what would you wish for? And I'm like, I'm actually not like super picky. Like, I would legit only want 100,000. Big reason why. Takes care of my personal debt. I'm able to go ahead and pay off all of my parents' shit, their house, whatever they owe. They can finally just fucking relax and enjoy the rest of their life. And then anything else from there on, I'm out of debt, so then all my proceeds can go back. You know what I mean? Ultimate end goal. So legit only need like maybe 60,000 minimum scale. Welcome back, Jack. Our shit just started lagging. But yeah, I'm not greedy. No, I don't want like a whole $1 million. Is heroin good for me at 16? I'm pretty sure heroin is probably not good for you at any age. I would probably call and ask some of my old friends, but they're dead. So, yeah, probably not. Just being totally honest. So, to show you guys a little some things that we have created. Short answer, no effing way, right? I still feel bad for Sean's loss, man. Yeah, most definite. I mean, anyone that loses a parent, I mean, yeah, family member in general. So when we ran our own stream team, Team Life, High Five and Gore, you guys know about Team Life. I went into create my own logos and emblems and all that shit. We started learning Fusion. Fusion is a bitch at first, I won't lie. I won't even sugarcoat it. Oh. Oh, the media files are all moved, aren't they? Ah, fuck, we might not be able to show this. Hold up. Backup plan. I got you. Oh, I got you. We got some of this shit saved. Somewhere. Ah. So we created this with Davinci Resolve. Oh. Dissolves in, dissolves out, baby. That was the Freedom Life. I think this was a different one. This is just the initial after effect of it. Here was our Pride Complete one. And that dissolves out. That dissolve effect, the dissolve engine in Davinci Resolve is subpar. There is not a there's not a program that can actually compete to it at the moment. And then these, once these have already been made, we can go in and just swap out pictures. So like we just kept, this was our Halloween version, you know what I mean? So we were just swapping out our different logos and shit that I created. So that's those ones. I thought I had some more. I don't think this one is ours. I think this is Nerds. Oh, that's a broken file. JC created this effect. Happy holidays. That was our Christmas life one. That was pretty neat. I still don't know how the fuck he made that one, but that was really cool. Those are dead files. Okay, I gotta start deleting some of those. I think that's about it. That's all that I really had saved, I think. Oh, here's our other effect. Yeah, baby. A Team Life production. That was an intro. I love that. super dope, super dope. JC made that one also. This was a 2022 Happy New Year one we did. Just some of the little weird effect I fucked around with. This is me converting one of them to a gift. It was another effect I was fucking with. I didn't really care for the design, how it came out. I think these are nerds. Yeah, these are nerd ones. Oh, these are the final logo ones. Different highlight effects we had. So I changed up like our logos slightly, different symbols and shit, whatnot. Oh, what did that do? That was the original life design by Pep Killa. Yeah, I think that's it on there. Yeah, so there's just some neat little things you guys can do and create. Just give you an idea of like some of the effects that can be done. Again, like portions that I have covered barely probably graze 1% of Davinci Resolve, which is fucking crazy because there's a lot to the program. There is a ton to this program and some, but I highly recommend dabbling. Start maybe just learning it. If you are familiar with like Adobe After Effects or things like Filmora, many aspects of it are going to be very familiar. As we showed, there are those parts in there, the edit, the cut portion, that's very familiar. With the Filmora side, the Fusion side is going to be more of like your After Effects side. As far as like studio audio production, that's where Fairlight Studio comes in. Any color enhancement, color gradients, color specialization, that's where the actual color spectrum section came in. But they know what they're doing. They have their stuff together, and it mind blows me how it's free. To be 100% honest, mind blows me. But I mean, if you have such a really good ass product, I mean, people that are in that line of work or need that scale of high end quality, they're gonna pay for it, because they know what they're gonna get, so yeah. But in a nutshell, that covers our video edit section of the day, guys. Like I said, I know it wasn't like massively detailed. We didn't show a whole bunch of stuff. Again, it was just very introductory stuff. Yo, what's up, Jug Draco? Very introductory things, just basic, just kind of introducing you to these things, especially the Davinci side. We may have it where we might do like come back every other week or so and might cover a template or cover a couple of templates. That might be a good idea to kind of dive into some more Davinci side of things for people. Yeah, we're gonna get it loaded up on my stream game PC though. I'm gonna really see like what fun I can have with that sumbitch, because the laptop obviously is limited to certain things, but this bad boy, we ain't got no limits. All right. Oh, and then yeah, we also showed YouTube. We also showed why is another good reason why you need to multi-stream to YouTube, because of the editing feature of YouTube. The highlight part where you can stamp out up to 3 hours of a live stream and post a separate video all while you're live, and then go back and edit details and stuff, as you see fit. That was one other like mini topic that we covered in the middle of this. Alright, let me be smart now, and I'm going to kill the YouTube, so that way